Did you ever worry they would try and put you in jail?
Well, they did, even when I was president. I mean, and even being already in the presidency, they tried to impeach me. They say I wasn't. There's an article in the Constitution that says Congress can actually fire the president if he's not fit to lead. So they say that I wasn't fit to lead, and they tried to impeach me because of that. But there was such a. I mean, the people were like, they feared that the people would, like, you know.
So what advice
rise up against them or something?
Well, it's a fair concern given your majority.
Exactly.
What advice would you give to another former democratically elected leader seeking office who is facing jail time? Anyone, just if there was.
I mean, if there was a way to stop the candidacy, then he's probably in trouble. But if there's no way to stop him from competing in the election, all the things that they do to him will just give him more votes, right?
That seems to be happening.
Yes, I mean, either you stop the candidacy, or you let him be. But just, you know, hitting him you're making the greatest campaign ever. I mean,
do you think they know that?
Some of them, I think some of them do, but of course the ones that don't, or they think that, you know, that's the problem with endogamous groups, right? Because they all, like, you know, yeah, we're so great, yeah, let's do it. And, you know, they're making a huge mistake. Huge mistake.
If you're a country like El Salvador, or really any other country in the hemisphere, including Canada, your eyes are on the United States because it's the dominant power.
Yes.
Obviously. But it puts you in a weird position if you're being criticized from the United States. So there's a congressman from Massachusetts, a pro-communist congressman called Jim McGovern, literally pro-communist, not an attack, just an observation, who attacked you the other day for daring to move a painting of Oscar Romero, as a Catholic priest who was murdered here more than 40 years ago, in your airport, I think?
Yeah.
What did you make of that? It seemed like a pretty minute criticism, pretty small.
Yes, and we actually moved it to a nicer place in front. It's not like, you know, we moved it from a very nice place and we put it in some warehouse, you know, or whatever, some place that nobody.
But what if you did? It's your country, no?
Well, of course, but but you can make the case as an art connoisseur that he didn't like, you know, the place we put the painting. But the fact that he protested or he expressed his deep concern on Twitter and not, you know, call. If he would have called here and said, "Hey, do you move the painting?" They would have thought, "No, it's right here, Mr. Congressman." So of course he can even come and see it for himself. But of course he was doing an attack, right? So, but it backfired because first the painting was right in front, so yeah, just to move the camera, it was on the other side. So it was, you know, he misfired, but also the fact that a U.S. congressman is trying to micromanage where art is being displayed in another country, just, you know, gives you an example of how out of touch they are.
Feels like colonialism to me a little bit.
Yes, and it comes from the Democratic Party, which you would guess when
the anti-colonial party.
Yes, yeah, but, you know, at the end it's like, you know, sometimes the guy that's called racist is not really the racist, right? Or the guy that is called, you know, the, you know, colonialist is not really the colonialist, right? Sometimes it's weird how narratives work sometimes.
Are you getting a lot of Americans moving here?
Yes. I mean, probably in numbers it won't be significant to you, but yes, you can see it. I mean, you can see it everywhere. And we're also getting something that's very meaningful to us, is that we're getting a lot of our diaspora, a lot of our immigrants, the people that emigrate El Salvador because of the war, or because of the gangs, or because of the economical issues that have always happened here. A lot of them are coming back. And there's a study made that the IOM and USAID, sorry, I'll send you the link.
Yes.
There's a study made by the IOM and the USAID that says that 62% of Salvadorans living in the United States want to come back to live here.
Amazing.
62%. And 18% are already making plans to come. That's over 500,000 Salvadorans coming back. So that's super significant because, I mean, we expelled them from their homes, right? Because of crime, because of a war, because of lack of opportunities. And the fact that they're coming back is the biggest proof that we're doing things the right way. We have a long way to go, but we're doing things the right way.
So after...
So we have a lot of Americans, American-born Americans coming, but we have also a lot of Salvadoran Americans with American citizenships coming here.
Do you have the space?
Well, it has created a housing bubble because, you know, we don't produce as much houses that are being bought right now, but that would create a temporary problem, which is the housing bubble. But then, which is not actually a bubble, it's just, you know, the offer and...
Yes,
you know,
finding its own level, yeah.
So now, of course, construction companies know that the amount of houses they will build, they will sell them. So construction has become 20% of our GDP, and it's growing. So this is going to be a huge construction boom, and they have the clients, so it's not built in a bubble or speculation, but it feels like a bubble, but it's built on, you know, people coming back home.
Has any other head of state called you for advice on how to improve this country?
Yes. Yeah, several. Some of them have said it in public, of course, and we have meetings, mostly security issues. We're talking with a lot of Latin American leaders. They have come, they have sent their security ministers to meet here with our security ministers. They have sent people to see our jail system. Because sometimes people see our jail system and they try to compare to the United States jail system. And say, oh, look, they don't have gyms, they don't have Netflix. You know, but you shouldn't compare El Salvador's jail system with the US jail system. You should compare El Salvador's jail system with Latin American jail systems. So if you go and see most of Latin American countries, the jails are run by the gangs.
Yes, as they were here, I remember that.
Yes, they run. They had parties, prostitutes, strippers.
It was
drugs.
autonomous here. I mean, you had to get their permission to go in.
Yes, you have to get the permission to go in. They only have permission to get in food, medicine, but they control the jails. Not only in El Salvador, they do it in most of the Latin American countries. So gangsters or narcos, they will control the jails, right? It's their operation. They even go out and back and get back. Yes. So we totally control that. And we have 100% control in our jail system. So Latin American countries look to our jail system and to see if they can fix their own. So we do a lot of cooperation in security issues, jails, army, training.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. We hope you'll subscribe to it. And by the way, you can hit the little bell on there and get notifications every time we produce a video. We hope you'll do that also.